710 ESPN Seattle presents
The Calabro Show warm-up, powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
We have rats here in the building?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the program. We've just been told by Brady that we have a rat infestation here in the building. We weren't aware of that.
I'd heard something about it a while ago, but I thought maybe they were gone by now.
There was some pink coconut cupcakes over here. I had to have half of one, so I split it in half. I walked over to the desk here and left a pink coconut trail, and probably all over me as well. Yeah, there it is.
Have you ever had problems with rats before? My mom's cabin over in Port Orchard?
Yes, I have, unfortunately.
God, they're huge.
Norwegian rats.
Yeah, they're scary looking. I mean,
you hear them at night and they're scurrying around.
Probably exaggerating, but then their tail, the tail's about like that too.
It's good eating too. We eat them at our house. Welcome to the warm-up. Jim Moore, Kevin Calabro. We're right back after this. All right, we got a whole lot of football going on this weekend. The one game that I absolutely have to get my butt in front of is going to be that Detroit at New Orleans game. I just got a feel about this game. About the Detroit Lions.
I like the Lions. You know, the Lions, they played, 3 or 4 weeks ago? It was a Sunday night game down there. And they had all kinds of penalties. You remember that? They played without Sue.
And they had injuries, yeah.
But they had some really stupid penalties, and they only lost 31-17. And they were driving. They seemed pretty evenly matched.
Yeah. They've got some injuries in the defensive backfield, but Ndamukong Suh is back. Nick Fairley is back. What's the other kid's name? Cliff Averill. He's a sack monster. One of those, what do you call those speed rushers off the edge? So I think this game could be very interesting this weekend. That's the one that I really want to be focused on.
When is that one? Is that Saturday night?
Saturday night. I think it starts at 5 o'clock our time.
Yeah,
that's the one that I definitely want to see. I'm hoping to make all of them. I got a college game this weekend. I'm going down to Oregon, Cal, Oregon on Sunday. Pac-12 basketball got interesting last night. Huskies on the road lose to Colorado. Now, this Buffalo team's not a bad squad. Remember coming into the game, the previous two games, they had won by something like an average of 41 points. They had killed two teams, including Utah, the team that beat Washington State last night in overtime. They're in Provo.
But still
what?
But still.
It's Utah. You shouldn't lose to Utah on the road.
No, if you're the Huskies, you shouldn't.
Huskies.
You shouldn't go to Colorado and
it's the altitude,
lose
Jimmy.
by 20.
It's the altitude, and they're a young team.
And I understand. I mean, I put something on Facebook last night just asking what happened to the Huskies. Everybody thought I was being a wise ass, and I wasn't. I just was wondering what did happen to them? Was it no defense? I saw no transition defense.
Yeah.
Free throws still a problem.
Always.
Just weird.
Turnovers a problem.
Romar talking about not sharing the ball.
Leadership a problem.
So your best player, what? He's dominating the ball.
Tony Roten.
But who else is going to score if Roten's not scoring?
Yep.
You can get it from Wilcox, you can get it from Ross.
Well, Wilcox made a comment last night. He says, we get down 15 points, we panic, which leads me to believe, reading between the lines, we get down 15 points, Roten dominates the ball, and he's trying to get to the rim because nobody else will get to the rim. I mean, and that was the other thing. They sent Colorado to the line something like 25, 28 times last night. So it's reaching defensively, it's reaching
Colorado
offensively.
looked like the better coached team.
They need to be coached up because they don't have leadership on the court. This is going to be a great challenge for Romar this year. This is a great challenge because he really does not have a leader on the court. You can't ask Roten, I don't think, as a freshman to be the leader of this team. Ideally, it's Gaddy, but he's a year removed from having his knee blown out.
He's not playing very well, is he? He didn't play very well last night.
He's not demonstrative. He doesn't have that in his character.
He's the classic point guard leader type, though.
But he's
on the floor.
Have you ever seen him demonstrative on the court, grabbing guys? Hey, you go here, you go here. That's something.
Yeah, but it's not in his personality.
But I think generally that's the personality of a point guard to take charge out there. I've not seen that for many of these guys. And then the other thing is they're kind of limited up front. Gant is a very limited player. Njai's a very limited player. This is going to be a big challenge for Romar this year.
But how do they beat Oregon State and Oregon at home? It just seems like their defense was completely different. And then Oregon State beats Cal last night, right?
Well, they shut down Jared Cunningham in the second half. That's how they beat Oregon State. He was held to 2 points. DeVoe Joseph couldn't get a shot off in that Oregon game, and he lit Cal up last night, or was it Stanford? He had scored 30 points last night against Stanford.
Yeah.
Lit him up. So it's a weird conference to figure out. And I did that UCLA game last night. Newsflash. The Bruins are better without Josh Smith. This is really going to be interesting.
They showed him on the sideline.
He had a concussion the day before in practice. Didn't play against Arizona, and I'm telling you, they clicked. They put those two twins in there, the Weir twins from Huntington Beach that transferred from North Carolina. Gangbusters. Boy, they were good last night. So now Ben Howland's got a question now. Do I play Josh Smith off the bench? Do I start him? How do I handle this?
Man,
that's going to be fun to watch.
Underachiever. And then you see ASU went in and beat USC, and ASU was missing three key guys.
Three guys suspended from the club. They had 6 scholarship guys, and they beat Kevin O'Neal's USC.
I think Kevin O'Neal will be cocktailing with
before 3,200 at the Galen Hall.
Hey,
yeah,
Kevin O'Neal.
I'm in the lobby. Don't do that. We want to get him on the show. All right, 3 o'clock.